Hold on and pay attention, because this is a New York Minute with Miss Me with that BS. You are now about to watch an extended episode of a New York Minute. Peace, what's up? This is Miss Me with that BS coming to you with another New York Minute. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I tried not to do this video. I really tried because most of you know, and I'm not ashamed. I'm biased when it comes to 50. I didn't want to, get on this, but I was asked to. So here I am. But I'm not going to hold you. I am biased. I'm going to just keep that in the back of your mind. I am biased. So, it's a lot going on stemming from Diddy. 50 put out this documentary, The Reckoning. Somebody asked Marlon Wayans about it. He chimed in. Ja Rule chiming in. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. He another Queens cat. Y'all know I ride for Queens. But I don't even know why he's getting into this. The way that career been after 50 done put his hand on it, I would shut up. That's just me. That's just me talking. But now you want to act like you have something to say about it. But we're going to dive into this real quick. It's a lot going on here. So longtime rivals, courtroom allegations, and now AI memes and legal threats. It's a bit much. What started decades ago is resurfacing. But this time, the internet's involved big time. Here's the breakdown of how Ja Rule, 50 Cent, and Marlon Wayans ended up in one of 2025's wildest internet beefs. All connected to Diddy's Netflix doc. This is crazy. Now let's talk about Ja Rule versus 50 Cent. This is the OG beef. So Ja Rule and 50 Cent have a lengthy history. Their feud dates back to the early 2000s. Conflicts over neighborhood recognition, Southside, rival record labels, and personal animosity. Over the years, they traded diss tracks, insults, and even violent confrontations. Though they claim to have coexisted for a time, the beef never completely went away. So at the start of 2025, when 50 Cent released a new project tied to Diddy, the stage was already set for the drama. In December 2025, Netflix dropped a docuseries, Sean Combs, The Reckoning, about Diddy's controversies. 50 Cent served as an executive producer. Given 50 Cent's decades-long animosity with Diddy, many, including some in the public, viewed the project as a personal vendetta masquerading as a documentary. As soon as the doc dropped, it reignited tension. What was once old beef became headline news again. That's when Ja Rule decided to wade back in. Ja Rule publicly called out 50 Cent, calling him a hip-hop moral savior and accusing him of hypocrisy for profiting off the doc while having a history of domestic violence allegations himself. He objected to 50's role in the doc, not necessarily defending Diddy, but the framing and timing. Then 50 Cent reposted a video clip from Diddy's former bodyguard alleging that Ja Rule and Diddy once fled a hotel room naked during a police raid, allegedly.
Check it out.
So I opened the door, and the dude said, "Yo, I'm here for my cousin." I said, "Who your cousin?" And he said, Ja Rule. I said, "Well, he's busy right now." He said, "He busy doing what?" I said, "He with Puff. They're in the room. They busy. They don't want to be bothered." He said, "Well, I'm going in there." I said, "Bro, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothered him." He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, "Yo, what's going on? Yo, Jay, that's my cousin." He know me well, and Puff was like, "Yo, Jay, what happened?" I said, "You tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room." And he was like, He just looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room. There's a lot of freaking going on.
Ja Rule responded harshly, calling it slander and defamation dummy, and threatened a lawsuit. So what had been a simmering rivalry now is potentially heading to court. The doc and the surrounding backlash caught the attention of Marlon Wayans. In a recent appearance on a radio show, he criticized the documentary's framing, saying that just because you can get interviews or footage doesn't mean it's true. He argued that when you kick a man while he's down, there's a karma to every action. He added that the beef was personal between Diddy and 50 Cent and doesn't need a public spectacle. In response, 50 Cent fired off a warning. He posted a photo of Wayne's character from his movie White Chicks with the caption, "Keep my name out your mouth, boy." Wayans didn't back down. Instead, he, along with Ja Rule, began circulating AI-generated images, including a now viral hot tub photo of 50 Cent and Diddy. This isn't just hip-hop drama anymore. It's memes, social media warfare, culture commentary, and maybe even legal threats. Now, what makes this beef different? The presence of a documentary gives a real-life versus entertainment angle that taps into public interest in accountability and power dynamics. Third-party involvement, with the comedian, actor, Marlon Wayans, stepping in, turns a rap beef into a broader cultural debate about fairness, narrative control, and ethics. Use of modern tools, AI images, social media posts, legal claims, so it's more chaotic, more public, and potentially more serious than just diss tracks. The fact that multiple past headliners, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, Diddy, are involved means that there's generational weight. Older fans, such as myself, feel nostalgia. Newer fans are just discovering the drama. Now, let me ask you a couple of questions. Let me put something in your spirit. Is 50 Cent's doc about justice or revenge? Where's the line between storytelling and exploitation? Can you trust a documentary produced by someone with a vendetta? Is objectivity lost? Is Marlon Wayans supporting Diddy or just critiquing how the story is being told? I will say this. I really think Marlon and Ja Rule need to just leave it alone. Now, I'm not taking up for Marlon, but I will say this. He was asked a question on an interview he was doing, and he just gave his perspective, his opinion. But me, you don't even have to be scared of anybody. It's just which fight you want to pick. I'll be like, look, I ain't got shit to do with that shit with Diddy and 50. Let's talk about something else. That's what I would have said. Because either way, somebody is going to feel a little hit. And apparently, 50 felt hit because he said something. Marlon, you could have stayed out of that. Your bucks are too big to even get into that too as well. 50's is, but I know why he's doing it. Ja, I think he just still punching the air from back in the 90s. That's just my opinion. What does it say about hip-hop culture when beef resurfaces decades later under new media tools, AI, social platforms, documentary formats? Here's my answer for that one. 50 explained it years ago. You just don't forget. It's just that simple.
And so do y'all see each other? I saw him. Yeah, we sat right in first class. He sat on the other side, by the window. So somebody sitting at the actual edge of it. See, and then I sat down and I kept getting up and moving around and things.
Seeing if anything would happen.
No, it just made him uncomfortable because I knew that he was by himself. It was like him and another guy. How you get a bully? I'm the victim.
I've heard this before.
I've been victimized so many times. You know what? Nobody hears. All they hear is the shot. They don't see the person get slapped before it gets to that point. They see the the big response. They don't see what actually caused all of the things to happen. You know what I mean? So it's really, and Josh, because he wasn't involved with nothing. It just was him taking credit.
Do you ever see you and Ja like pictures together? Will we see an Instavid or?
Nah, that won't happen.
Wow.
Come on, babe. Like some things don't just go away. Like it just won't go away. Like when the weather get ready to change and I can feel it, it reminds me that I should have a problem.
But let's move on. And finally, will this end in another rap song war or in lawsuits? I really don't think it's gonna be a rap song war. That's my answer. But I would definitely like to hear what's your side on it. What's your take? Especially the older fans, like I said, such as myself. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, definitely share. Peace.
Miss me with the bullshit.